Hey everybody, it's Master Gallengeist here, bringing you Marvel June 2026 Solicitations. So first we're going to crack off with a little bit of news, but it's probably going to go, let me see, yeah, it goes into what's going to be going on there. We get Doctor Doom returning, and drags Captain America into a new war ahead of Avengers Armageddon. That's in June, so I'll read that in the solicitations. Let's see. Spider-Man. That's just also in June. So that's getting us into Reveal Spore. So we're not going to have to wait long for Brian Nearing's whole kind of bit. So there's a lot of stuff, so let us get into it. Let's see. Of course, we've got Avengers Armageddon, which is already on my pull list. The Origin of the End. Got a lot of cool things there. Issue 1 of 5. And we've already had some kind of previews for certain kind of things as well. Let's see. Red Hulk's devastating terror across the globe must be stopped, but it will take a colossal gathering of Earth's mightiest heroes to do it. Calling in the Avengers, the Fantastic Four, Wolverine, and more. But who will survive this superpowered cataclysm? There will be a pre-Armageddon Marvel universe and a post-Armageddon Marvel universe. Be here to bear witness to the transformation. 32 pages, $5.99. All right, so we'll be seeing how that kind of goes. Ross is really going kind of nutty there. All right, Captain America, issue 12. Two nice covers there. It's like, oh shit, what the fuck are you doing, Doom? All right. Let me see. Frozen. In Hell. After S.H.I.E.L.D.'s campaign in Latveria meets a brutal and violent end, Captain America finds himself in the last place he expected to be, alongside the last person he expected to see again. Where has Victor Von Doom been since the fall of Doom, and what does he want with Steve Rogers? Find out here as everything hurtles towards Armageddon. 32 pages, $4.99. We get Queen in Black with Hela. It's like, ooh, shit. That looks pretty cool, though. Issue 1 of 5. On the farthest edges of the solar system, Null, God of the Void, builds a brand new army to destroy Earth, but Hela of Asgard might have gotten there first, as she makes planetfall with a legion of the galaxy's deadliest symbiotes. Two of the most powerful evils in the galaxy are at war, and the Son of Venom is caught right in the middle. Interesting. Writer Al Ewing, Immortal Hulk, Mortal Thor, and Ivan Colio, Imperial Fantastic Four, the team behind Venom War, brings you a cosmic collision of evil versus evil with the good caught in the middle. 56 pages, $7.99. Damn, that's a beefy motherfucker. And then this one, Spider-Man, Long Way Home. This one's an interesting team-up of Spidey, Hulk, and Punisher. Issue 1 of 5. Jonathan Hickman and Adam Kubert. Let's see. In the world, it's a world before the Punisher. A world where the existence of the Hulk is but a whisper of a rumor. A world where AIM has just developed a cosmic cube in the jungles of South Africa. Frank Castle, Bruce Banner, and Peter Parker are all on a mission to keep the cube out of the wrong hands, including each other's. In this three-way free-for-all for the power of the cosmos, who will come out on top? Legendary creators Jonathan Hickman and Adam Kubert team up to tell the grittiest Spider-Man story of the ages. 32 pages, $5.99. That sounds pretty interesting there. Ooh, got Infernal Hulk issue 8. Ooh, interesting with everyone there. Let's see. Earth's mightiest heroes reunite to stop Infernal Hulk, leading them deep within the Earth where they find an ancient weapon that could save humanity from another age of monsters. But is even a god-slain weapon enough to stop Infernal Hulk, featuring the return of Scar? Ooh, cool. Really looking forward to that. Doom Quest doing some crazy shit. Let's see here. Issue 2 of 10. Ryan North, Francesco Mobili. Dr. Doom has been sent back in time, without his armor and without any technology, with the only thing he's ever needed, his mind. Very true. Unfortunately, the date he's been sent to is April 15th, 1912. The place he's been sent to is the North Atlantic, and the name of the ship he now finds himself on is the RMS Titanic. That's not good. But Doom will not allow himself to be caught, and Doom will not allow himself to be destroyed. He rails against fate, determined to rewrite history, no matter what it costs him or anyone else. And now Dr. Doom faces his greatest challenge yet, and he refuses to go down with the ship. That sounds crazy, and would be really fucking funny that it's like, Doom stopped the Titanic from sinking because he didn't want to die. It's like, fuck it, I saved you guys incidentally, who gives a shit? It's like, yeah, that's Doom. And then, of course, they're doing Fantastic Four First Foes, detailing the Silver Surfer there from the movie. That's pretty cool. Reborn Ultimate Impact, issue 2 of 5. Let's see here. With the origin boxes scattered, new heroes and villains rise across the Marvel Universe. Miles Morales races to undo the damage, but is it too late? And a new threat from the Ultimate U is at large, and aiming the Ultimate Negabands right in the Punisher's face. That's never a good thing for either the person doing it or the Punisher. Now, I have been trying to find out when this is I've not seen this on been able to order this yet, but I am getting this because I want to get this. Jay and Silent Bob, Jays of Future Past. Issue 1. Kevin Smith and Giuseppe Camicoli. Let's see here. Captain American Jay and friendly neighborhood Wider Man Silent Bob make a quick stop in the Marvel Universe. But when Doctor Doom decrees these Jersey guys must die, the Fantastic Four, the Avengers, the X-Men, and a whole hoary host of heroes must team up on a joint mission to save the dim-witted duo from a lethal case of superhero fatigue. Man, that's... From the moment in Mallrats when they made the very first reference to Wolverine in cinema history, I've always wanted Jay and Silent Bob to meet their Marvel heroes in a comic book crossover, so much so that I pitched it to Stan the Man himself the day he shot his cameo in the movie way back in 1995. 30 years later, Jays of Future Past represents both the love letter to the magic and mayhem of Marvel, as well as giggle-inducing proof that our childhood dreams can still come true even at age 55. Kevin Smith, 40 pages, $5.99. I'm going to get this. Be damned, man. I'm like, okay, yeah. I enjoyed Kevin Smith's stuff with the certain kind of Spidey story, so let's get into this. Like, I'm going for it. X-Men 97 Season 2 Prelude. That looks pretty cute. Sorry, for some, with the new monitor setup and everything, glares a bitch. Now that's issue 1 of 5. X-Men Outback, issue 1 of 5. Bishop. Okay, that's a really good Bishop there. Issue 1 of 5. Alright, the Uncanny X-Men. Alright, Rogue, what's going on here? Well, that's a pretty cool hero pose kind of one there. Nope. Oh. Uncanny X-Men, issue 29. Haven House has a powerful and unexpected set of house guests, and the Uncanny X-Men are not feeling very hospitable. Meanwhile, the Outliers are stranded in a landscape they can't understand under the watchful mentorship of one of the X-Men's most powerful foes. That's never good. All this, plus a death at Greymalkin Prison, causes violent chaos for guards and inmates alike. Uncanny X-Men, Mars Needs Mutants, issue 30. Widespread panic breaks out in Louisiana as it becomes ground zero for an alien invasion force. Yeah, that always sucks. But are they really what they seem? Are they a known species or some new terror altogether? Can even the Uncanny X-Men resist the technological terror when Mars needs mutants? And we got X-Men, issue 31. Cyclops Soccer variant, alright. The X-Men science team heads to the Rocky Mountains to investigate strange anomalies of physics while in pursuit of a cerebro signal. But there are others who are interested as well, and the mutant they find is not the mutant they expect. Happens. And then another X-Men issue 32. That is one. Look at that hairy beast! Holy shit, that's really kind of a crazy cover there. Who the hell's the other one? Interesting. While the X-Men rescue mission was compromised by the identity of the mutant they were tracking, it's now completely shot to hell by the intervention of Department H. Normally not a problem for the X-Men, but the science team wasn't a group assembled for battle. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Generation X-23. Doop. Let's see here. Issue 5. The faculty feels the full rage of Laura Kinney as she and the X-Numbers take the fight to their captors. Now said, do shit, man. Glorious X-Force. Issue 6. Cable, Archangel, Ms. Marvel, Boom Boom, and Wolverine bring the fight to the Mutant Liberation Front. The new face of the MLF is Callie, but it's their deep-seated plans that will put X-Force on the back foot. Cool. X-Men United. That's kind of freaky there. Issue 4. Grey Matter Lane is totally safe from all interlopers. All threats psionic, military, or demonic, right? Right. But what about the doubts and fears that always emerge among friends and lovers? And who keeps blowing up Emma's phone? Meanwhile, Iceman has a rather unorthodox training idea. Bring your 20-sided die. That's kind of cool. Storm, Earth's mightiest mutant. Yeah. Issue 5 of 5. The Cyclops' hunger for dripping human flesh, the Cyclops' hunger for dripping human flesh, the fisherman thirst for widow's sorrow, and the wizards gather genocidal spells. But our protector Storm is nowhere to be found. She doesn't want to be found, for her heart aches and bleeds for a lost love. That sucks. Moonstar issue 4 of 5. That looks kind of nutty there. Wade Wilson Deadpool. Looks like he's taking on Hammerhead. Yeah. Hammerhead has Deadpool's Book of Omens, but with Blind Al in the crosshairs, will Wade sacrifice his life for hers, plus the secret from issue 1 is revealed. I'm into red, and that's a really cool Cyclops cover, man. Just cool on there. We got Magic and Colossus. Interesting. Issue 5 of 5. Civil War Unmasked. Okay, Wolverine. Yeah. Issue 21. Logan faces the aftermath of the unthinkable as he and Nightcrawler embark on the perilous journey ahead. But the true test lies in what they'll discover. Okay, then we get another Wolverine. Issue 22. Wolverine has been beaten down to the bone, literally. His adamantium claws shattered, their bones snapped down to the nubs. This is Wolverine at his most brutalized, most beat up. When an animal is backed into a corner, they can be at their most dangerous. Wolverine must fight his way through a gauntlet of enemies for his very survival. Villainous plots turn, and you don't want to miss the ultimate trial. For even if Wolverine can reach his enemies, will he remain a mutant? Interesting. Of course, what if he had the black suit, the symbiote? Amid the chaos, there comes a costume, but not to the hero you know. Legend has it that bonding with the symbiote suit made Thor mightier still. But what shadows lurking in the Ten Realms would take interest in such a powerful pairing? What if Uncanny X-Men? Looks like Madeline Pryor. Let's see. Imagine a world where Madeline Pryor, the Goblin Queen, had survived the Inferno. What would have happened if Cyclops had saved her soul? What would have happened if he and Maddie had raised their son, Nathan Summers? What would that world look like? And why would that be the most terrible thing to happen to mutantdom and Earth itself? Alright, here we go. Amazing Spider-Man. That's kind of crazy with Spore. Let's see. A lot more soccer ones. Issue 30. Let's see. Spore is spreading, and it's all Spider-Man's fault. But should Peter even be fighting in a tragedy of his own making? And don't miss the answers to an earth-shattering riddle from the battle with Torment and ASM Venom Death Spiral. Alright? And then Amazing Spider-Man issue 31, because that's what the other ones we're talking about. See, Peter Parker's world will never be the same. Don't miss one of the most pivotal issues in Spider-Man history. And then a facsimile, Brand New Day. And then, of course, the spectacular Spider-Man Brand New Day. 2 of 5. Just Spectacular Collection. Black Cat and Punisher. Oh, God, that's so weird. Let's see. Black Cat versus the Punisher. The Uncatchable Thief versus the Killer of Killers. Ooh, okay. Amazing Spider-Man Spider-Versity. Fucking Carnage shit. Issue 3 of 5. The tutelage of the younger Spider-Men and Spider-Women of the Marvel Universe by Norman Osborn and Jessica Drew continues. The Spiders have a lot to learn, but both Norman and Jessica would never pit them up against Carnage. Yeah, like, there's training for certain shit, but if anything, I would say that you'd have to have them fight Toxin first, because Toxin might be a little bit gnarlier, but yeah, you don't throw them against Carnage. That's something that you gotta really understand what you're getting into. Fresh out of the hit Death Spiral, Carnage has changed and is on a collision course that might make this the deadliest book in Spider history. Ooh, and then Venom. That's actually a pretty cool design there for MJ Venom. I mean, I like the gold, kind of beefy, bruisier one, but I also really like this one with MJ as well. It's just, it fits. And I kind of like how the gold is done with her outfit. Let's see. A face from Venom's past is back from the dead, with a warning that could mean the end of the world. In the face of the apocalypse, who can Mary Jane watch and trust with her greatest secret? Not who you think. Meanwhile, Dylan Brock makes a decision, and the Venom family may never be the same. Plus, an all-new look for Venom MJ. Venom MJ. I don't know how to. It's Venom MJ at the end. It's like, okay. Ooh, Iron Man. I like kind of the more gold there with how it looks. That's a good cover there, too. I like that with that kind of style. Iron Man issue 6. Tony Stark and Norman Osborn have history. They've known each other longer than you might know. And when the Iron Patriot armor is stolen, all signs point toward the former Green Goblin. Only problem is, Iron Man has just one little tiny thing standing in his way to take down Norman. The amazing, spectacular, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Don't miss out on this issue with guest artist Juan Cabal, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, Mortal Thor. Ooh, okay. And continues the mystery of those keeping a watchful eye on Tony's actions. Cool. I'm interested in that. Fantastic Four. Issue 12. Man, cool. Aliens have invaded Earth and been rebuffed by the Fantastic Four many a time before. And finally, one of them got wise and invaded Earth where the FF couldn't defend it. They're attacking our world in the past in ancient Rome. Johnny and Reed are the only two who can make it back in time before all of history is erased. But it's okay. As long as they can defend Earth, push the aliens back, and reset history to how it once was, everything should be fine, right? Good thing that, when left alone, Johnny and Reed don't get into any sort of problems on the regular. Plus, Reed stretches in a new way in this one. He does that in a lot of issues, but this one is particularly fun. Cool. Ooh, Daredevil. It's very interesting to pair Reed and Johnny together. Issue 4. Matt Murdock is being pursued by the new and dangerous Omen, a violent offender with a trail of corpses in his wake. He means for Matt Murdock to be next, with only Daredevil between the two. Ooh. Holy fucking shit. Deadly Hands of Kunlun. That looks fucking cool there. What's going on here? Issue 5 of 5. Fleeting and outmatched, Lin Lai faces his brother in a battle so cataclysmic it sends shockwaves through the 7 heavenly cities. When the final echoes fade, what destiny will rise from the flames for the Iron Fist? And what new legend will be forged? Guest starring Loki, Danny Rand, Pei, Karnak, and Arrow, and heralding the terrifying ascension of the War Fist. They're doing some good stuff there. Jessica Jones, Alias, Red Band, Punisher. Issue 5. Wounded and reeling as his own body begins to turn against him, Frank Castle has no choice but to confront the ghosts of his past and the grisly reality of his future, all wrapped up in one, as Jigsaw's machinations and mind games come to senses-shattering head. Face front, true believers, because in this issue all the puzzle pieces start falling into place. Ooh, Imperial Guardians. Issue 4 of 5. The night shape is everything and nothing. It is the darkness that exists before time and the darkness that will remain after time stops. The night shape will remake the cosmos. Worship the night shape. Yep, it's just another day at work for the covert Imperial Guardians. Gamora, Captain Marvel, Amadeus Cho, Darkhawk, and the Cosmic Ghost Rider. Or are they about to uncover the darkest and most malevolent secret threat in the cosmos? Ah, shit. Doctor Strange, we gotta deal with Gamora. Doctor Strange issue 7. Doctor Strange and Angela travel to Asgard to find out more about the mysterious all-powerful entity Downfall, but discover Asgard's library has been stripped bare by none other than the Enchantress, who harbors more secrets than answers. That's going to be nutty there. It's like, alright, what are you doing? Ooh. Nice covers there for Sorcerer Supreme. Who are you? It's kind of cool. Who is this? Turin Sudba, Sorcerer Supreme. Sorcerer Supreme, issue 7. A tale of two sorcerers. It is kind of cool that she's teaming up with other Sorcerers Supreme. Wanda defends the Sanctum in London against the Extinction King and his first extinction weapon. But from deep within the devouring energy field, a new magical force is released. Turin the Quantumancer, the Sorcerer Supreme of the Quantum Realm. Ooh, cool! But what are Turin's ties to the Extinction King, and can he even be trusted? That's kind of cool. I'm looking forward to that. Alright, we got Thor. Ah, fuck. He's gonna have to deal with Dario Augur. Mortal Thor, issue 11. Dario Augur doesn't remember the gods of Asgard. He doesn't remember what it is about Sigurd Jarlsson that irritates him. But when Dario Augur is irritated, whether a man or a god, he has a very simple solution. Murder. Fucking asshole. Somewhere in the city, a man with a hammer has nowhere to go but down. Yeah, he's gonna have some problems there, Sigurd. It's Jeff. Sentry issue 4 of 4. The World to Come, Moon Knight, Wonder Man, issue 4 of 5, Captain Marvel, Dark Past, issue 3 of 5, Godzilla Infinity War, issue 5 of 5, then Predator, Alien, and then we're into this. I'm just making sure that it's going there. Ooh, Ghost Rider by Benjamin Percy Omnibus. Cool. Alright. So that seems to be most of it. The main thing is the start of Avengers Armageddon kind of going on. So that's, of course, bringing in Red Hulk and doing all this kind of crazy stuff. It'll be interesting to see Cap having to team up with Doom for whatever kind of craziness goes on with that. But it'll be interesting to see what Doom's been doing and how that's kind of hitting off. Sigurd having to deal with Dario is going to be a nutty one since it's kind of been building up with that. Strange dealing with the Enchantress makes sense, especially with the moves that she's been making in Thor. Specifically, what we've been seeing recently with Magni. Sorcerer Supreme, it's kind of crazy that we've got a Quantum Sorcerer Supreme, but I do like that we're seeing Wanda interacting with the magical world at large and dealing with all that kind of stuff. Spidey dealing with Brian, and then some kind of big info drop for leading us into issue 1000 is going to be kind of nutty, and seeing how that works out. And of course, Reed and Johnny Perry and Fantastic Four is going to be pretty cool to see. So we'll see what kind of goes on. And Infernal Hulk, it's like, okay, we'll see what is popping off with all of this and how it's kind of building up. Let's see here. Yeah, the whole Age of Monsters and trying to get like a weapon. So we'll see how that works out. So tell me what you guys think of the solicitations. If you liked them, if you didn't like them, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Also, like and subscribe, and I hope you have a good day.